259 эпизод. Где он там? Нет, не ты. А где? А, Кабаре, вот.
Holy moly!
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker, and a witcher a quick stalker.
Ну, привет.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Про роли говорит.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a
Нет,
hand in this.
конечно.
I
С одним буфатлорским мечом.
compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Надеюсь, я не зря бегал. И план будет реально достойный.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels.
Так я думал,
I
что
can be
в
a
этом
hero in
духе.
her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
Brilliant.
Never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance.
Опять играть.
Andrew mask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
О боже.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
Господи.
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Гринчмен.
No, not the Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly. He shan't get us there.
Я
Tunnel
не
fire,
думал,
what
что...
do you want from us?
Я не думал, что он
Leave us be.
с одного удара уложу его.
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Я не думал, что он с одного удара, блин, упадет. Я хотел, наоборот, пропускать удары и так далее, но для приличия же нужно подраться, типа. О боже.
I'm warning you.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
This won't hassle you, but your average non-human got do cock when they come.
Floppy diddly. You don't know how to give your conversation. Saying I'm no good at giving.
Zoltan.
Get up.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Так, просто ждать, да.
For heroic deeds, but the madam, well, you know.
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pie up.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Gotta admit, your Menga? It's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Жаль, мы не
Come
видели.
on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance.
Серьезно?
I learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head.
Новая инфа.
Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break her sorceress's fingers. After two, I caught myself lusting to impale
Серьезно?
someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler conspiracy.
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper. How?
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I have a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. I never cooked my books. And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to Skelligan raiders, rendering me insolvent.
Понятно.
When inflation hit and interest rates rose, I, at long last, fell.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
You never given me nothing but floppy diddly. You don't know how to give your conversation.
Oh, God.
Saying I'm
The
no good
Reaper's
at
come for
giving.
me.
Так,
You,
все,
you've
просто
got
стоять и
talent
ждать, да.
and character.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and
оплату
the crew's
ждет.
raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
Нет, что?
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
choices.
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Ой, честно, я знаю его не дольше тебя. Да, все-таки я думаю, ей тогда отдам.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice it is. At last.
Finally.
Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Не было
Who
боли.
knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on
Ну
time.
да, он говорили,
Never
что он
missed a
там
performance.
долги
Sure
обычно не
hope your
вылезает.
opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Да, что-то он задерживается. Что ты меня вечером кличешь? Я, блин, этот... Ваш лучший друг. Друг семьи, как говорится.
What do you seek, pain giver?
They want more and more. It's a waste of words. I saw it.
Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Твой магазин открыт.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Стоп, почему оно в проще стоит?
So long.
Что за... Хорошо, что я заметил. Это был барафлан, конечно. Надо его, кстати, отдать, не забыть. Если, конечно, это можно сделать.
Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings, Geralt.
What do you have on?
Да, слава богу, можно. Так, факел. Еще всякое барахло. Ладно, пофиг, не нужны они мне. Если что, куплю. Еще даже 1000 осталось. Удивительно. Ну ладно. А, кстати, седла бы продать. Они же весят много. Ох, всего вот это можно.
So long. Greetings, IPR.
Твою
Greetings,
мать.
girls.
Ничем.
So,
Everything all right? Open.
what's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the
Искать
Rosemary.
тебя пошел.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful
Про
women
себя.
always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key. Not here. Not here. The key.
Cheap wine squeeze.
Damn it. Now where the shit?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
Плечами помахала.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you.
Эрудит. Он
She
даже слов
said you're
таких не знает.
arrogant and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin.
Of course.
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose. In that case.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you.
Тихо, мирно разобрались.
Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him hairy tight.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
Какой добрый.
Said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
God, the Reaper's coming.
Так что да, что не говори, нужно бегать помогает. Ну, по крайней мере, здесь.
Why are your eyes so strange?
Your money just ain't like any I've ever seen.
А. Что за бандиты? Очередной раз, господи. Такой опасный город.
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
Here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Да уж. А, мы кулаками деремся. Господи. Блять, узко.
Not good.
Shit.
Tell me what you want. Damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vagal butter
О,
steak.
господи, это ж
Losing
далеко.
his
Ладно,
last
ТПшка
crowns at the
есть.
races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Ну ладно, это не важно.
I tell you, this city will devour itself.
Watch this trot now.
I'm warning you.
А, слава богу, кстати, я фуловый, только подумал, что мне же лечиться надо.
The thing
Приличная стража стоит, конечно, да.
Let's not cause any trouble here.
Won't have much of a choice before long.
Come now, old sport. We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh? Listen, here's what we'll do. We'll make one more bet. If you win, I'll pay your debts and we'll continue playing. What do you say?
And if I lose?
One worry at a time, old chum. Well, I'll have to place my bet.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them.
Я их уже поколотил.
Angry creditors have seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers.
Звучит важно.
One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Всего 200 монет.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Блядь, Отлично рассчитал.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time.
Давай
Can we get those
плакаты.
placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine.
Конечно,
See you there.
смешная там 200 монет то для меня сейчас. Так. Ну что за ваша мастерская седло? Опять какая-нибудь помойка? Да, опять помойка.
Greetings.
Greetings. Have you come to race, or are you merely a spectator?
Haven't decided yet.
Speak to the race master if you decide to compete. He's over there, on the platform. You seem quite the rider, though not as good as Luke. A shame, really. I'd like to see someone knock that conceited brat down a peg.
Madman running about town, looking beggars and prostitutes. I've no doubt it's another of Menger's.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not?
Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
These races. Tell me about them.
They're run as per Erasmus Vegelbud's dying wish. He came into his fortune by gambling and remained proud of the fact to the end.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. 2 competitors, simultaneous start. First to complete a lap around the track wins.
Давай.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia, on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt, astride Athos.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Я так понимаю, тут до конца энергии не хватает. Где можно, надо стараться остановиться и просто не давать ему обходить себя. Понадеюсь, что хватит. Давай, давай. Отлично.
Hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over!
Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Like to race again.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus. The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Да, конечно. Все, не знаю, кто это.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Come on.
I suppose so.
Hey, ya! Run, Roach.
Заносит.
Go, go.
Думаю, этого хватит. Опять же, я не знаю, где кончается трасса. Довольно длинная.
Hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over!
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another?
No.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this time, Vegelbud, young Lord Albert's cousin, atop succubus. He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something of a local champion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Come on.
Нормально так рванул. Не очень хорошо. Вообще погодка не располагает. Воу-воу-воу. Волки. Стоп, а где он? Куда потерялся мой противник? А вот он. Я подумал, странно, как так получилось, что его так сильно обогнал. Удивительно. Вообще очень легкая победа.
The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is
slow now.
Fantastic race! Congratulations! A grand victory!
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Geralt of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Так, ну в любом случае сначала разберемся с лютиком. КАБАРЕ. Конечно, погодка мерзкая. Хотя, давайте проверим седло. Вдруг чудо случилось, мне что-то приличное дали. О, окей. Хотя бы одно улучшение я реально получил. 70 энергии.
Run, Roach.
Не так все плохо, то я уж совсем разверился в том, что могут дать что-то годное.
What's your hair lately?
обустраивается все реально.
Zoltan. Nice talking.
Все приличнее и приличнее.
We start in G major and
I told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. Needs a minor key.
But I wanted
to ruin everything. We're starting in.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical.
Don't you like it? But I thought a boudoir would be right in line with your tastes.
Oh, you chose it. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, just different. Not exactly what I'd envisaged. You know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely
Он
right.
хотел театрально, типа, чтобы ей было привычнее, наверное.
What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Ну да, я видел сверху написано.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Толстый смердишь.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
Дернулась бровь так.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance,
Плащ и
I had to
шпагу.
read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
За кого ты меня?
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time away.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion. Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to
No,
Marius
what?
Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Так все хорошо было.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery.
until recently a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus.
Какие завистники.
Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Значок врача, да, вижу.
No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know
Не
what
души,
I'm doing.
Геральт, короче.
I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
Опять.
Sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Я просто из-за того, что ей что там залили в горло, думал, что завистники. Типа, чтобы петь не могла. Ну, видимо, не случайно.
Preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Сатаром. Рынок разрушайте. Окей, ладно, это тогда неожиданный квест возникнул, конечно. Сейчас отмечу, что я его делаю. Да, сменился квест, по сути. Еще раз сейчас пересохранюсь. Да. Продолжим позже тогда. Ну, сегодня по большей части дополнительные, да, задания сделали. Вызвали. Хотя нет, мы, Лютик как бы вызвали, не Лютик, это было основное задание, но по большей части, да, оно просто открыло кучу других там историй. вокруг друзей, скажем так, сегодня мы возились. Неплохо, я считаю, все равно. Что хоть как бы и не основной квест, но около. Ладно, конец записи.